Hi, it's Jan. Last time I told you I didn't know who I was without the image of retirement that I had been holding on to. I didn't know what to do with my life after things had changed so drastically in our family. And so eventually, I gave myself permission to stop forcing an answer and just ask, what do I actually want to do with my life? I could see myself as supervisor, friend, wife, mom, grandma. And let me put it this way, those roles were how I expressed who I really was. But I discovered that those roles were not my actual identity. I still had this pull towards helping people, and that hadn't changed. That pull wasn't something that I had just discovered. It's been with me my whole life, and it's basically how I've lived my life. And I think most of us are already living out who we really are without naming it specifically. Sometimes it's a matter of recognizing it. So I looked at what I had been doing, and years before my retirement, I had been training towards coaching while working full-time at that job. And during the coaching program, we met weekly for classes that ran for months over the course of a couple of years. Plus, we met separately in groups of 3 while taking turns coaching each other, being coached, and observing. And that, I have to say, was one of the most rewarding parts of the program, because we got to see the aha moments and the changes in each other's lives. And I experienced those changes as well. I used some of the coach training while running my own team at work. Although no one called it coaching, I was still using part of what I had learned. Plus, I had the privilege of being coached myself, one-on-one for 10 weeks by an amazing business coach. And he took me through the Sherpa program, which is the one Toyota uses, but our company had adopted it as well. And that was a tremendous help in understanding how to navigate the business world that I was experiencing, and many things in my own personal life. So as I began to look at my experience of coaching and who I really was, I started down the narrow path of wellness coaching last fall. I have a real interest there. My friends will tell you that that's a lot of what I focus on in my life because of the health circumstances I had gone through before. But the more I looked at it, the more I saw that it could go in many different directions, and I decided that wasn't the only thing I wanted to do. So I gave myself a break. I had to sit with the grief a while longer because even a year out, I was still processing more of it than I had expected to be. And after that, I came back to the question again, what do I really want to do with my life? I looked at things I knew about myself, my strengths, my needs, my values, and I started connecting the dots between those things and what I had lived and what I wanted to offer others. Coaching still clicked with me, and I know deeply within myself what it feels like to have your identity seemingly restructured without asking for it. A retirement that didn't look like anything I had pictured. Walking through grief that had changed the shape of our family. And discovering what it's like to find who you truly are underneath of it all. And in addition to that, choosing to find joy that occupies a place in my life in addition to all the rest. So I'd like to leave you with this. Somewhere in this process, I discovered something that stuck with me. Joy isn't what I get to once circumstances have changed. It's what happens as I take care of what I need personally so I can live out who I am and what I value. I don't know exactly what's in store for my life right now or when it may change. I'm still living it, but I do know who I am inside of it. That part is the part I found through all of this.